Howdy. Well, it's another Sunday. Time for more leech therapy. It's been a pretty good week. This Thanksgiving week. Feeling not as bad as at other times this week, but still not where I want to be by a long shot. So this week it's the Group A leeches. Let me show you around some new stuff that since I last videoed. So I'm getting my snail tank ready for if and when the baby leeches come. I put the cocoon in this funnel, and I have the funnel suspended over water. And so I'll be able to see when, if and when any babies come out. So we got the infirmary leeches in here. I will give them an opportunity to feed again. This will be the third time. They refused the other 2 weeks, but they seem like they're, doing pretty good. They should be getting hungry. It's been like over a month since they've eaten. So we'll give them another shot. I do think that the weather, it's winter here now, and kind of cold outside, a little bit cool in the leech lab here. Well, it says 70 degrees, 68 in their area. That, I think, just this seasonality is putting the leeches a little bit off the bite. But we need to keep doing therapy, so we will continue with it. I got some different moss I've been using. So here we have lumpy rump, still acting a little bit slow and stuff, but definitely this bump has not gone away physically, but there's no more, he was like had a big hard chunk in his body clear up to there, and now that's gone. This all feels soft and leechy. So, and no skin issues. This one is the wasp waste leech. Had that word stricture. There's still, it's not as pronounced as it was. You can see this one is more active and more likely to maybe be on the bite. It's always been much more active than lumpy bump. So we'll take them with us. This Love Shack, I will put the Group A leeches in it for their quarantine period after feeding, assuming that anybody ate. They fed pretty good, except for Brunhilde, who took a runner and escaped last time we had therapy with them. So they may not be wanting to eat. This, can we see? We can't see this. I got some Asian terrarium moss. It was fairly cheap on Amazon, and you soak it and it blows up. And so I got that for my leech moss. The sphagnum stuff I got from Home Depot is just kind of nasty. It's just too hard to work with. this over here and get out the group A's. Since my first cocoon, I didn't even see it, and it was kind of a disaster. Fell in the water, got soaked, and yeah. I'm trying to be real careful and look through the moss before I screw around. So this would be our leech jar. And we have 4 leeches in here. I've been finding that they've got a snail in their habitat, and somebody's been like carrying it into the spot or on top of this rock and abandoning it. Well, here we got 3 right here. That'll be a good catch. 1, 2. Oh, I thought it was 3. I guess it's 2. This moss out the jar, because I will definitely be doing a water change before they go back in here. Well, I think this is Brunhilde, and she has not wanted to eat in a long time. But she's so big and pregnant. We'll give her another shot. If she gets hungry, I want her to eat. Well, that was an easy roundup. Oh, no, one more. Another big old verbena, Harudo verbena. They have been feeding well from my body and giving me health and hope. As I keep doing this leeching, my prep time and equipment and stuff gets edited down more and more. It's getting to be a simple process. I'm gonna take the leeches and an aquarium net to wrangle them in with if I can't quite reach them. And I take this bottle of clean water just to spritz them if they're feeding for a long time and getting dry. Also helps them to let go. And then the leeches and a recovery jar which you need to grab. I stick my foot in the tub. I haven't, or I may try and do some liver this time. I'm not sure, but I have not been doing liver just because. Just because I wear a silly ring. Where's my can? Can O lids. Does that want to not be spilling water? What did I do with the... don't need a recovery jar for the infirmary leeches because they'll go right back in that little isolation jar. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one will let air through once I take the cap off again. But during transit, they will they won't be slopping around in there. Unfortunately, since it's a short distance, and this lid fits pretty good, I can carry that in the backpack too. Okay. I keep my bandaging material, which has gotten very simple because I don't bleed nearly much anymore. Maybe I can stick one cotton ball on and it'll saturate that. And it'll even stick without tape. Just use the tackiness of the blood, which is a little bit disappointing. I like the bleed. I like to drain those legs of all I can because of the swelling issue. But it's more important to get the leech saliva and beneficial medical components in it. There. Okay. Moving to the therapy site. Okay, in my chair, I've soaked my leg with hot water. I discontinued my anticoagulant medications 2 days ago, so that my blood should be clean enough for the leeches won't damage them. And we will start with the little infirmary leeches. I like using these cups instead of pill bottles because I can suck them on. The little ones are good for smaller leeches, and then those little bit bigger ones are still on the small side are good for medium-sized leeches and larger ones. Okay. So, put the leech in the... let go there. And then put it on the leg. Ah, you son of a bitch. Those don't hold on for shit. I don't know why, because my skin is so damaged. Put it a little higher on the leg. Maybe there's enough meat there for and not undamaged skin.
Bigger one.
What?
Why don't you want to use a bigger bell?
Because that gives them too much room to fuck around. This one concentrates and says, eat here. Because they're so small. The bigger leeches, I use a bigger bell. But the smallest one I can. Now, I'm tired of fucking with those cups. And then this one too is just not even wanting to smell the skin. So I will say, hungry for another week. I may end up, when I cook some meat, squeezing the blood out and letting them see if they want blood other than mine. Unless my wife wants to try them. She indicates no. No way, Jose. Okay. Group A leeches. Pretty big, pretty fat. They may not eat either. Just because they have been fed to satiety 2 weeks ago. Okay, the one on this side looks like he's like gone to sleep, which they will do. They're like little babies nursing, and then num 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 and fall asleep still attached. So I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, he drops right off the second I touch him. So where'd he go? Oh, there he is. It has increased a bit in size, all right. It was already a monster. Now it's a real monster. And get down in there. And we'll get this one off. He's pretty well done too. Just get the tail loose and wiggle him around a little and come right off. Another one full of blood. And stay down in there. So I like to let the wound bleed freely as long as it will, pretty much, because they don't bleed nearly as much as they used to. Your body evidently learns to adapt and shut the blood flow off. So that's what we're going to do, is wait until the blood stops running so hard, bandage up, and go wash them up and put them to bed. That's it for this week's therapy. Okay, day after. There's the infirmary leeches. Looking fine. Of course they should. They didn't get any change, but until they eat, they have to stay in the infirmary. Yesterday when I went to put these guys away, this is the group A leeches, 2 of whom who fed yesterday. I noticed in the jar, the recovery water jar that they were in, that there was a big glob of foamy, phlegmy looking stuff that I'd not seen before. And I wondered if it mightn't be, a clitellum foam, because they got so fat and they're just so ready to make a cocoon that they just couldn't help oozing out a little cocoon foam. So instead of putting them in the usual jar of clear water and keeping them for a few days to see if anybody pukes or anything, I put them in this container with some moss, just in case I might get a sweet, sweet cocoon out of it. Okay, let's open it up and see what we got today. Okay, can we see down in here? Looking for a cocoon. Not seeing one. Okay, I think I will transfer them back into a clean water habitat for the next couple days, and then they can go back to their herudinarium and have a beautiful, beautiful chance at cocoonage. Put a little water in this and give them a ride to clean off any excess skin and stuff. And put them back. They got lots of gunk on them. And more of the foamy crap, but not as much as yesterday. There you go. Water didn't hurt anything. Momentary exposure to small amounts of chlorine has no, as far as I can tell, side effect on them.